Here we are on this lovely lawn. This is where we're working today. Was a croquet ground. It's quite badly rutted where years worth of cutting in the same direction with a lawnmower has caused deep rips. What you can see here is already Mr. Scarifier is pulling a lot of debris up, but we'll get this back to a good stage later on in the day where we will be able to dress it, seed it, having aerated it, at least get a good platform for going forward into spring next year. Just time for a quick rest, and looks like we've made a mess again of somebody's lawn. This is actually the second pass, so we've already got one lot of debris off using the vacuum, but going through it again, this in the opposite direction, this does actually show that one pass is never enough. Sometimes we need to do it twice just to get all the rubbish out. Okay, so here we are on this lovely lawn again, having scarified it twice, having vacuumed it, and having gone over it with a lawnmower to cut off most of the stems. What we're doing now, or what I'm doing now, is actually hollow tining this. Now this is something that we don't do very often, but this is to be used in sports, so the clients asked for it to be done as a hollow tine. So several things we're doing. First of all, you can see here where we have holes. Usually we do solid tine, but today we've got the hollow tines that are actually on here, so as we go over, this will poke in the ground and pull out plugs which look like this, which we will use our trusty vacuum to go and collect once we've been over it a couple of times. There's the vacuum. Today, just to actually get a little bit of depth as well, very unusual, yet again I've actually filled the aerator up with water as well, just to get a little extra penetration. So there we go, holes going down probably, what's that, a couple of inches, with the hollow tines being used today on TruGreen number 2 aerator, filled with water as well. So this is what this looks like when we turn her on. Start her up, and away we go. Okay, so here, just to give you an example now, finished, that the machine has done its job, getting some good depth in there, so we can fill that with the top dressing, and that's been done forwards and backwards, so we've actually hashed it, and soon we'll be putting the 70/30 sports turfing and lawn dressing, which is fantastic stuff, down into the holes using the top dressing machine. So that's how we look at the moment. Thousands of holes put all over this lovely lawn. Okay, very noisy, but we're using the vacuum once again, and in this case what we're doing is we're using the vacuum to pick up the debris, so pick up the plugs that are left on the ground, so that we don't introduce weeds moth or any other nasty. Advanced lawn dressing using the Bannerman top dresser, putting in 70-30 sand soil mix. As you can see, we've got a bag poured in there, and having done that, Paul's now going to push this, and what we'll see is this distribute this at about 4 kilos per square metre. There we go, top dressing going down, lovely, that's disappearing, great, and we've got more sitting there to be put in. So another one coming over, making Paul do all the work this afternoon, just for a change. There we go, top dressing in. We set the level in which it distributes by the brushes at the front, and good old manpower coming out front and rear. So what that's doing is putting a nice distribution of fresh material over the surface and filling up some of the plugs where we earlier did hollow tine.